Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm talking about supplements. I'm talking today because I've just received an order of what I ordered the other day. I'm not talking about where I got it from or unboxing it or anything like that. I bought it myself, but the reason why I'm talking about my supplements again is because I've decided to change a little bit of what I'm doing. And I'll talk about what I've got and why I'm having it. So for the past couple of months I've been on a diet, trying to lose more weight, trying to cut down to 168 pounds, and I'm trying to push for before Christmas, because as everyone knows, you're probably going to put weight on at Christmas. I'm still going to train. I'm still not going to, I'm not going to go over the top. It's coronavirus anyway, so I can't go out partying, so I shouldn't really put on too much weight. I'm still working over December, so I'm not having like a 2 weeks off break. So I shouldn't really put on too much weight, but any weight I put on, it'll put me back a step to reach my goal. So I'm so close to 168. I was 172 a few days ago. So I'm almost there. It goes down, up a little bit, and down and up a bit. So I'm almost there. So I just got these supplements just to push that extra little bit. At the moment, I'm eating as least amount of food as what I probably possible could. I've seen on some actors, they've had these roles where they've had to seriously lose weight, and some of them are having 600 calories a day. Some of them are having just an apple a day, or living off apples a day. So I'm not going to do that. That's just stupid. I haven't got to go down to anorexic look, and I still got to go to work and have a daily life as well. So I'm not trying to be super light like that. Just want to get down to 168, which I think is a reasonable goal for my height. So what I did do a few months ago, went down to 1,000 calories a day, but the MyFitnessPal app says anything less than 1,200, it won't calculate. It won't let you complete the day and let you have an estimated goal date and things like that. So I've upped my calories a little bit to 1,200 a day. Most of my bike rides, if they last for an hour on the turbo trainer, they're 500, 600 calories. If it's a bit more than an hour, it could be 700 or 1,200. So nothing like, it's not like a 3,000 calorie, 5,000 calorie endurance ride, but they're roughly like 6 or 7 calories a day. So 1,200 in, 600 out, plus the normal daily out. So it works out as having very low total calories in. So I've only got to do a little bit. If I eat anything less than what I'm eating now, then I could be too tired. You know, it's quite hard anyway. Some days I feel hungry and I end up cheating on carbs or sweets or whatever at night time. So I think if I just upped it a little bit throughout the day on healthy stuff that is planned, well then I wouldn't get to the cheat at the end of the day and spoil the day. My weight then should go down a bit smoother. But I've got a few little things to help out. Right, so the idea is when I reach 168, I obviously don't want to go shooting straight back up. I want to stay at 168 and possibly even go down lower, depending on what I feel like and look like. So 172 the other day, I didn't look underweight, I wasn't too bad, so I'm thinking of dropping another 14 pounds again after that, but that'll be next year's goal. I also want to start doing some more weight training again. So strength for legs, strength endurance for legs, so I can still ride for a long time. Abs, one to keep your core tight when on the bike, but also to look good as well. So I want to start getting a bit more muscly. So now I'm at the body weight I want, I'm at the fitness level I want. Maybe it's a good idea to try and get to a look that I like as well. So I got this order. I'll run through a couple of things I've got. I bought another bag of glucose, dextrose, carbs. So I've only got a small amount of dextrose in my supplement cupboard. And you could be thinking, well, why are you having carbs if you're on a low carb diet? Well, that is true. It is sugar. Dextrose is pure sugar. but while I'm on the bike ride, the sugar going in will burn off so fast that it won't have a chance to store, so it's not going to be affecting my fat stores. While on the bike ride, if I got a low calorie diet, I've got no source of carbs anyway, so I'm going to be burning fat mainly. A bit of carbs will help the bike ride. The idea is, if I got more energy on the bike ride, then my bike ride will be better. So when I'm training, I can train maybe a bit longer or a bit harder, and that training session will be better than if I didn't have any carbs anyway. So it's all about performance gains. So I'll be fitter, I'll be faster, I'll go further, and I'll feel better. And then when I get off the bike, if it's in the morning, I won't feel knackered for the rest of the day. Because it's a 23-hour day after the bike ride, so I'm trying to get the whole day better than just the 1 hour on the bike. So I've got my carbs. Came in the free shaker bottle. I got loads anyway, but it's always nice to have a new one. Stop them smelling. Pure caffeine tablets. I've got some caffeine tablets already. These ones, I can't remember exactly how many. 200 milligrams of caffeine per tablet. So they're quite strong, but I don't really feel effects from caffeine. I don't get any headaches. I don't get any heart palpitations or murmurs or anything. I don't get any sweats or anything, nothing bad. So they're so cheap that I can afford to just take it a couple of days. It might wake me up in the morning if I'm on a bike ride in the morning, or just pick me up during the day. Hopefully, so I don't fall asleep. If I got a training session on, I can get on it, and hopefully make my whole day more energetic. Next, I got some electrolytes. Now, I have these before. I wouldn't tell anybody to have these just because I have these. I have these for a reason. A couple of years ago, I had blood tests, and I found out I had low electrolytes. Plus, then if I'm exercising and sweating for an hour, I'm going to lose loads of salt. On a healthy low salt diet, I'm not replacing the salts in. So having a balance of electrolytes in my diet will help me. I know some people say, well, can't you have electrolytes in your food? Potassium in bananas and magnesium in other things. But I know that my body is low in electrolytes anyway on a normal day. So if I'm sweating loads, I'm not going to go and eat loads of salt in my food. So a couple of these a day for health benefits, and it might help my performance because I won't get cramps, I won't get, muscles need salts to work anyway, so that should help. Some Thermopure tablets. Now these, I think the main ingredients in these are just caffeine, and there's got a few other little things in them. I had these before. These aren't mega strong. I didn't really notice a lot of fat burning. But the way I'm seeing it is they're so cheap and I'm so close to my goal. If it can just give me a little bit of a push before the Christmas period, and I can just get to that goal before I start cheating and go off the tracks, then it's worth a try. So I'll stick that in. Just to be careful though, not to have too much caffeine in the day. These are new. I never tried these before. Raspberry extract. Ketones. So I was reading a lot about low carb diet, high fat diet, fat burning zone, ketone sort of diets and things contributes to lipid fat metabolism. So just like the Thermopure, but I don't really know what these do. Do they work? I don't know. I've never tried them before. They were cheap enough for me to buy them, and I'll give them a go. I don't know if there's any side effects or if any side effects for me, so I'll give them a go. Like I said, I'm so close to my goal. If I can just squeeze out another couple of pounds, I'll be happy, and then we'll go from there. Pre-workout blend. Now, the main ingredient in this is caffeine, 150 milligrams of caffeine. There's other things in it as well. There is some carbs. What that hasn't got in this is creatine. I have got some creatine in my cupboard, so I might add creatine, but I might not, because I know creatine does add weight, as in water. And the way of knowing that if creatine works for you is if you do put weight on, water weight, then you know it's working because it's absorbing extra water. Bad if you're on a weight loss diet plan, trying to get to a weight, but then the performance benefit of having creatine and caffeine could make your training session better, so you try harder and lose weight by burning fat. So a bit of extra water but burning extra fat might be a good thing. So I'm gonna, first of all, I'll give just the workout a go, and I'll know from a workout if my heart rate goes up, or if my breathing goes up from my Garmin. If my training effort is just better, I know then the pre-workout works. And then in a couple of days time, if I fancy it, I might add in a creatine mix as well. I don't want to add in too many things at the same time, because then I won't know which one's working. But I've had that before, so I know that's a good little workout. I'm going to go for 1 scoop. I used to have up to 3 scoops, but with the pure caffeine tablets, the Thermopure tablets, and the raspberry extracts tablets, I've got to be careful I'm not having too much caffeine. But I know 1 scoop will be alright, because I've had nothing for the last couple of months, so I'm pre-workout free. So 1 scoop, I'll feel the difference. This little drink, green superfood blend, so it's just a healthy vitamin type drink. I have had one of these before. I can't remember if it's this make or a different brand, but it was horrible. Really was. It was just green, horrible mess. I know I'm also with the blood test, I'm a bit low in iron, and I do try and have as much kale, broccoli and green stuff as I can, but sometimes you can't always do that. So possibly I might be a bit low on vitamins and things. I do have a multivitamin tablet every day, but I'm thinking with the winter coming up, with hard training, on a low diet, fat burning diet, some days I do feel a bit tired and a bit, not ill, but a bit run down, and sometimes you feel a bit spotty or whatever. So this is a bit more of a health benefit, but then health does help your training. So if you feel good, you train hard, you get better. So this is more of a marginal gains little thing. Hopefully it'll push me through the winter, get me through the goal, and then I'll see what happens in January. I've got some more chocolate whey protein. Recently I haven't been having much protein. I've worked it out, the amount of protein I need from my diet. I've dropped it real low, and I'm not really losing any weight, so I can't be catabolizing my muscles too much because I'm not losing weight. My arms have stayed the same size, my legs are still the same size, so I don't see why I need more protein. But I've literally ran out of protein in my house, so that's why I've only bought 1 bag because I'm not using a lot at the moment. That should last me longer than it used to, but I've got none, so I've got an extra one then. And then what I have bought is some protein brownies. I haven't had these ones before, so I'm not sure what these ones look like or taste like, or but what I'll do, I'll add that into my diet plan, because supplements, they are to supplement your diet, so you are supposed to have food first, but it's very hard sometimes to add in all your macros and get them to add up to where you want them to be. Sometimes you think, oh, I need an extra 20 grams of protein, but then if I have an extra protein, that will boost my carbs too high, and then if you take out some carbs, then your fats might go up and down. So I have got a meal plan which cuts out my macros perfectly to 1,200 calories, and my carbs, fats, proteins are exact, but it gets a bit boring now and again. You can't always have, at the moment, recently we're having a lot of mackerel every day. There's not a lot of protein in it, and it's quite high fat. And then if I have eggs instead, it's high protein and not a lot of fat. So then you end up having more fat, and then that pushes it with carbs. So it's just an extra little protein, a bit of carbs. I'll have to work out my figures again, but I'm going to work out all my figures differently in this anyway. So hopefully with the Thermopure and the raspberries and the pre-workout. I should be able to push past this little goal, and then hopefully I push further and go even lighter. I'm going to have some pre-workout now, and then jump on the bike, and then I'll try and edit this video, post it late tonight. So the only thing I'm going to have now is a pre-workout. I'll have a look at my heart rate, see if it affects it at all, see if I've sweated anymore, or I'll just tell you like an RPE scale. How hard did I try? How hard did it feel? And I'll try and keep it updated throughout December. That close. If you've been following me for a while, you know that my weight is slowly going down. It goes up, goes down. That far away from it, and then I'll be there, ready for the new year to smash a new goal. So stay tuned. See you soon.